y'all. I just got my back adjusted and I feel so much better. It's like my range of motion is totally different after an adjustment. I even walk differently. My back gets so out of alignment that like even my stride is different when I need an adjustment. But anyway, like I was saying before I had to get off, I'm having a really hard time with my faith right now. And I say that, but it's really not like it sounds. Oh my God, it's a train. It's just sitting there. Jeez. Anyway, I'm having a little bit of a challenge, I guess, with Christianity. I really feel like I'm at a point where I'm thinking about denouncing Christianity. But the reason I wouldn't say that it's a matter of faith, like I'm questioning my faith, because I'm not really questioning my faith. My faith is strong, and it's stronger now than it was before I left my father's church. What I'm having now is a struggle with what is accepted. And I'm wrestling with not being accepted, if I choose to denounce Christianity. Like, what does that mean exactly, Like, what does that mean to my family when that's been, like, our way, But I think that, part of my growth is also, accepting where I am as far as my stage of faith right now. I did a paper in grad school. I've mentioned this before in my other videos, that I have a master's degree in clinical mental health counseling. I'm actually a nationally certified counselor. Well, in my grad program, I did a paper on the stages of faith. I was actually doing a literature review on it. And, well, actually, it was more like, it was a research paper. It was more than just a literature review. I had to add a lot of my own thoughts and concepts, and really related to my own personal life. Well, at least that's how I chose to tackle it, which my teacher was impressed with. But it reminds me of that, and just takes me back to to that paper, and how I don't know, divine it was that I had that topic, because it was a whole sheet of topics to choose from, and for some reason that topic, and it was based on a book. It's called The Stages of Faith, but I can't remember who it was by. But I have to find that I had to find that paper and probably just read it to you guys, like read some excerpts from that paper. But it's a normal process for a person to go through these what is called stages of faith, and it's where you go through this these stages where it's like you question your faith, you don't question it because it's just what you're accustomed to. Sometimes you're afraid to question it. It's all these emotions and all this stuff that are kind of wrapped up into it. And it all really depends on your worldview, the family that you come from, your culture, society, all those things that factor into, everything that we do anyway. It factors into our way of being and in our way of relating to other people and relating to the world around us. But it puts me back in that place. And my son, Devontae, and I were having this conversation because he's going through a transition of the stages. He's going through, and I need to pull up that paper though. But anyway, so he's going through, a transition in his stage, and I can't tell you what stage he's in because really, I gotta pull up the paper to really remember it, to really, be able to speak confidently on it, because it's been a minute since I did that, since I wrote that paper. But anyway, so and I was just thinking, wow, we're both kind of at a transition point when it comes to our faith. And so it's just, I find it interesting that both of us are at a transition point at the same time. But I'm at a point where I'm sick of religion. I don't believe in it anymore. I don't believe in the same things anymore. Like, I believe in God. I believe in in all, in it all, in the death, the burial, the resurrection. I believe in the version. I don't, all the fundamentals I believe in, but it's everything else that comes with it, all the other junk. And all the other junk is what is labeled as Christianity, and I want no parts of it anymore. And so I find myself in this transition phase, where I know that my faith is strong. It's stronger than it's ever been. But religion, Christianity, that's something totally different. That's something totally different than spirituality, than faith, than, it just, it's different. And right now, I'm at a place where, the pros and the cons list, the only pro to labeling myself a Christian still is being accepted by other Christians. Because the moment that I say that I'm denouncing Christianity, there's going to be people who come for me. And it's going to be family who come for me. Which is weird. Because, I really feel like if you would come for me over this, then why can't you reach out to me over everything else that I've been talking about? Dealing with my father. Dealing with a pastor. That's Christianity. That's what I don't want any part of. Christianity is what makes people protect predators. The abuser over the abused. That's what Christianity is synonymous with now. That's what it's been equated with. Tolerance of the wrong doggone thing. Tolerance of the wrong thing. And it's just like, I don't want to take part in anything that does not serve me. And Christianity, like your faith, it is supposed to serve you, enrich you, empower you. I don't feel empowered or enriched by labeling myself a Christian. It has actually done nothing to serve me in my entire life. It only serves predators, narcissists, toxic people, murderers, cheaters, adulterers. Like, I'm good on that. Yeah. I think I'm done. Let me know what y'all think. Have y'all been here, this space before? And I got reasons, yo. I gotta have reasons. My father being the main one. Anyway, let me get out of here. But y'all let me know, where are y'all in y'all stage of faith? Where are you? Where do you stand when it comes to Christianity, religion, and the whole thing? Because I'm about this close. All right, y'all. Bye-bye for now.